como sea, bienvenidos a Genshin Pack en vivo. ¿Qué vamos a hacer en el día de hoy? Vamos a seguir farmeando, a ver si termino de sacar las renos, algunos de la garza, y vamos a hacer el evento. Entonces empecemos, miremos acá, tenemos uno, acá tenemos que nos están regalando cosas por el grito de eterna. Y después me di cuenta, verdad que el juego tiene cosas chinas, entonces claro, están celebrando el año chino y entonces pues por eso están regalando todo. Ok, acá empiezan y nos están diciendo que resumen la actualización, bla bla bla, y segunda punta en videos. Bueno, nos están diciendo que Gachapón viene. Ya estoy esperando lo que viene. Ok, entonces vamos a hacer el evento. Vamos a cocinar. Tiempo de hacer la misión en la cocina. A ver qué personajes vienen esta vez. Toca esperar algo, ¿no? 6 a 8, ok. No es un desayuno. Ok. Vamos a ir a cocinar.
How time flies. My burns are almost healed now, so I should be ready to take back the kitchen tomorrow. You've really gone above and beyond these past few days. Last day today. Here's hoping we get through it without incident.
Why does Paimon feel like you just jinxed us again?
El día transcurre sin incidentes.
We made it all the way to the evening. It ended up being a pretty smooth day after all. Maybe it's because we've gotten so experienced at running this whole thing. We've come a long way since our first day on the job, haven't we? Back then, we were struggling to remember who ordered what. But everything's a piece of cake now.
No te adelantes, no vayas a hacer que...
Yeah, but who would come by this late in the evening? Actually, now that Paimon thinks of it, Lenny and his siblings came around about this time the first day, didn't they?
Traveler? Paimon? Fancy seeing you two here.
Amber? And Eula and Mika too! Are you here for dinner? Why so late in the day?
We just finished an escort mission for a merchant caravan. The original plan was to make do with some rations for this evening and continue our trek north towards Stonegate. But Captain Eula brought up the fact that none of us have eaten Liyue cuisine for quite some time. We thought we might as well swing by the inn and see if we can still order something.
Ooh, so this is Eula's treat, huh?
We've been eating the same rations for the entire trip, so I simply thought it was high time we had ourselves a proper meal. Do you have a problem with that?
Bienvenido a la posada, Juancho.
Good question. What should we get? Wait a sec. Why are you taking our order?
The Traveler's been filling in for the chef here. You come at just the right time. You'll be the last customers to enjoy his cooking before the original chef takes back the reins.
Wow, really? Good thing Eula suggested we come here. I wouldn't want to miss this. So, what shall we get? I'm not as familiar with Liyue cuisine as I used to be. Mika, Eula, what are you in the mood for?
Anything goes. I'm just looking forward to trying the honorary knight's cooking for myself. I'm sure it'll be a great learning opportunity for me.
Something small, I suppose. We have to hit the road again after we eat. Beyond that, anything goes.
Wasn't it your idea to come here, though? Yeesh, this is like getting blood from a stone. Alright, guess it's up to you, Amber. You name it, we'll cook it.
Huh? Then I guess... I don't really mind mind either. Anything goes.
Ah!
Traen una salchichilla. Sí.
I'm sorry. I really can't think of anything off the top of my head. I mean, I could pick from the menu at random, but I'd feel more comfortable leaving the chef to choose.
Oh, one thing. I know I said I don't mind what we have, but no alcohol, please. Neither of them can drink. It's a real pity.
I've still got some sparkling water here.
Anything goes, huh? Oh dear. This is a chef's worst nightmare. With no idea of your customers' palates, you're left to make a wild guess. Still, now that you've worked in the kitchen for so many days, I have faith that you'll be able to figure it out. Go on. Show them what you've got.
El plato es lo que sea, literal. En un plato de ingredientes muy simple que me oferta ahora es un arroz frito hecho con jamón, huevos, pájaros y otros ingredientes. Te la gran variedad de posibilidades que ofrece. Y el arroz frito es la opción que todo el mundo escoge cuando no sabe qué cocinar. Sin embargo, cabe mencionar que a pesar de su aparente sencillez, pone a prueba las habilidades criminales a nivel general. Solo un chef cuyas habilidades se a la par podrá sentir como en casa de sus comensales con este plato. ¡Tarán! Ups. Completar lo que sea. Es un huevo revuelto con arroz y ya.
This is delicious. Perfectly seasoned, and even the rice is bursting with flavor.
Nothing like a piping hot meal served straight from the stove. I've missed this.
You've put the finest Favonian field rations to shame, and that's no mean feat. So, tell us, traveler, what's this one called?
It's called... Paimon's guessing we can't just call it anything that goes, right? Oh, hell, Paimon doesn't know how to explain this dish at all. It's got no name, it's just basic ingredients simply cooked.
Basic ingredients, simply cooked? Really? I could have sworn that you put something fancy in here, or gave it some kind of chef's magic touch.
Es el plato que mejor se adapta a estas circunstancias.
Not the finest dish in the world, but the one they need right now. Okay, you've lost Paimon. What do you mean?
Ya, yo llevo tiempo comiendo comida militar.
So you mean we only think this is delicious because we're so hungry? There's got to be more to it than that.
Perhaps the fact that the aroma of freshly cooked hot food is a welcome change from cold, pre-prepared rations.
Oh, kinda like the feeling of waking up to the smell of freshly baked bread in the morning? Huh, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's almost like we're back at Good Hunter again.
But Good Hunter's in Mondstadt. Why make a point of trying Liyue cuisine if you can't even taste the difference?
Oh, I'm not talking about the taste. I just meant the feeling of comfort, you know? It's like the feeling of coming home.
Comfort. Coming home. Well, Yanxiao did say we want to make our guests feel right at home.
Los gustos por la comida son totalmente subjetivos. Pan siempre se pondrá en lugar de sus lentes. Siempre mostrará su gran pasión por la cocina.
So, in other words, the secret ingredient is passion?
Despite how terribly cliched that sounds, I'll admit that it holds true for this meal. Well played. Mark my words, I'll remember this recipe.
Okay, but you can't really have a recipe without a name, though, right? Have we come up with a name for this dish yet?
Pues no.
How about right at home?
The rations we brought were adapted for my signature moon pies. To come up with something even tastier. I gotta hand it to you. You did a great job. Still, please do drop by and try a few Stormcrest pies next time you're in town. I insist.
Sorry. I zoned out just now. Didn't see you coming. Yeah, that food you cooked for us just now? It reminded me of the meals my grandfather used to make for me. I thought I'd forgotten how they tasted, but it all came rushing back. He used to make Liyue dishes all the time. I'd do my outrider training with him until the evening, then wait patiently at the dinner table. I'd sit there with the smell of delicious food wafting in from the kitchen, waiting for him to finally emerge with the goods. Sometimes we'd have Eula around for dinner, and even though she'd always find something to complain about, I could tell she really enjoyed the food.
Quizás sea por eso que propuso cenar con mi niña.
Your words, not mine. Don't ask her about it. She'll only give you another earful.
Back when I was on the expedition with the Grand Master, I was often put in charge of cooking. Under the circumstances, I could only cook some pretty crude meals. But everyone still enjoyed them a lot. Maybe passion was the secret ingredient then too.
There you are. Thank you for all of your hard work over the past few days.
Con mucho gusto, siempre que me paguen, claro.
Straight down to brass tacks, are we? Here, take it. I've thrown in a little extra as well. Call it a bonus. Hard work is rewarded here.
Yay! It's like all the tiredness and stress have suddenly melted away.
I'm just lucky you only worked on this job for a few days. At the rate you were progressing, a few more weeks and I think I might be made redundant.
Yo quiero seguir probando las delicias que preparas.
Anytime. Bring some friends with you next time and I'll show you all what Smiley Yenshao can do when working with both hands intact.
Great! Although, just to be on the safe side, cook carefully in the meantime. You may have just jinxed it again.
Guess where you're from.
Y terminamos el evento. Y listo. Evento completado. Y... oh, completo. Entonces ahora vamos por... a ver si me sale la última que me falta. Tengo una que está muy interesante y esa ya... la otra la puedo dejar. Entonces vamos con esta. Me va a hacer bien de la comida. Hay que gastarlas. Hay un montón que gastarlas.
Illusion shot!
Make yourselves a move!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Fire hazard! Here come the fireworks!
Ah, oh, ups. Se me olvidó completamente. ¿Quieres ir a la barrera? Ah, está llena, no la veo. Se me había olvidado completamente.
Are you Temple of Wisdom! Time for a light show!
A ver. Mono de daño piro. Está bueno para el que tenga daño piro. Ataque. Uff, está bien. Está bueno. Y daño crítico, recarga energía. Bueno, este también está bien, ya. Puedo valerme con eso, sí, ya. Sí, no darle tantas vueltas más porque...
Shine down!
Make yourselves a move! Hold the line!
Now you shall perish!
A ver, boño de daño piro también otra vez. Wow. Y vida. La última, a ver.
The Temple of Wisdom! There you are!
Another test.
A mystical priest!
Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered!
Ok. Nada, sigamos a la ragatera que se me olvidó completamente. Sí, ya está lleno por eso.
This realm...
Oh, ya llegó el máximo. Ah, ya quedan, ya empezamos. Y ahí está.
If you ever have...
Y ya llevan al 10.
Wanna play a clapping? Sure, I'd be happy to. What do you want to
estaba
chat about?
pensando últimamente?
Huh? Mine? I've been wondering which came first. The audience or the performance? I'd probably have to sift through a whole bunch of documents and stuff if I really wanted to get that answer. But I'm no good at things like that. So it's just a random thought. Oh no, we were supposed to chat together, but I've been doing all the talking. Alright, the ball's back to you. Catch! I want to hear about your experiences and the people you've met. Tell me all about them. I'm all ears. Oh, hey there. Wanna play a clapping game?
Algo quiero hacer.
Wanna make some flower pots?
¿Qué flores te gustaría plantar?
Yes, I've put a lot of thought into it. I want to do something special for you in return for all the help you've given me. You don't seem like you're too worried about anything, so my movement therapy won't be of much use. Instead, I was thinking, I'd like to transplant some Parisaras. I grew them myself, and I've already picked out some good ones. They're my favorite flower, so I wanted to give them to you, my favorite person. May happy times always be with you.
Gracias, Nilu.
No need to thank me. As long as you like them. Whenever you're free, let me know, and I'll do a performance for you. Relax, I'm confident now. I don't even need to do the deep breathing exercises. After all, we've already known each other for a long time now.
Ok. Es hora de sacarte un libro. Wow. Mandé el conjunto Paula. Bueno, ¿y ahora dónde está el conjunto? Y ahora acompañantes está... Pensé que ya no había salido el man. Ah, es que ya tiene 10. Ah, sí, ya lo puedo quitar.
This place sure is interesting. Sure. Anything you want to talk about? It's probably best if I don't pick the topic of conversation. I've had people tell me that I just end up rambling on endlessly about my profession.
Hablemos de las cosas que te gustan.
Things I like. I recently bought a new coffee grinder. It's been great. It's so elaborately made, and most importantly, each component is perfectly in its place. It doesn't have any extra screws or parts, and it grinds beans quickly and silently. It was a great purchase. I left the house in a hurry today, so I didn't bring anything with me. I'll bring you some finely ground coffee next time. Hello. I want to go to the most distant point from here. With such a fantastical realm, I want to know where its boundaries roughly lie. It's not every day you come across technology like this. If it could be replicated one day for architectural projects. Sumeru's buildings can be divided into several primary categories. Buildings in the rainforest are mostly wooden, while those in Sumeru City and Port Ormos are generally made of stone. You've been to Port Ormos, right? Its lighthouse is a paradigm of Sumeru's architecture. I was responsible for its last round of renovations. Although we managed to renovate the building's weathered exterior, restoring the lighthouse's heavily eroded foundation was a massive struggle. There was only so much we could do. If only we had a place with a stable foundation and an unobstructed view. We could then experiment with builds to improve the lighthouse's structure. In some ways, yes. But I'd never try to buy this place from you, even if I had the Mora to do so. This little magical teapot must have a special place in your heart. Home, huh? I've designed many houses for others, but a house isn't really the same thing as a home. A house can simply be a pile of wood on a plot of land, but a home cannot exist without inhabitants. The presence of people is what turns a house into a home. I heard that you embarked on your journey to reunite with your sibling. While I cannot completely relate to your situation, the yearning for loved ones is a universal feeling. I pray that your dream soon comes true, that you find your brother and have him in your life again. Of course! When that day does come, I won't charge you any commission fees. I'm sure your happiness alone will be more than enough for me.
Ok, pues un desligue acá. Entonces ahora lo... ¿Es tener un conjunto? No, si este era un conjunto también. Bueno, vamos a quitarlo también. ¿Qué más? Vamos a quitar. No, es selección múltiple. Vamos a seguir con selección múltiple. Ya. Ese es despichado. Y cuando se haga el cosito, entonces ya. Claro, quité la rocola, me la pongo por acá, no estorbe. Acá. Acá la rocola, ¿cuál es la rocola? Bueno. Listo. Acá vamos a coger las 4 cosas. Y ahora sí vamos a ver los conjuntos. ¿A qué conjunto pongo acá? Entonces vamos a poner... caminamos acá y nos vamos a aquí. Vamos a quitar este y vamos a conjuntos. No están todos. Lo tengo a 20. Ah, este tipo ya me salió. Este creo que está en códigos callejeras. ¿Qué? Alcanza el máximo de corazones. ¿Cuánto pesa esa cosa? Bueno, volvemos a estas casas entonces. Es que como que importe. Wow. Y ahora entonces vamos a subir a esta, la gatita. Kirara. Ah, no puedo poner la Kirara. Esa otra casa que va. La casa que vuela. Ahora sí. Todavía nos vamos a volar todas estas. así. Ok, y ya con eso guardamos y listo.
These two trees look insanely sturdy. The foliage is also surprisingly dense. Just imagine, how cozy would it be if we could climb up there and take a nap? The subtle breeze blowing on the leaves, coupled with the sound of water coming from the fountain. Oh, I swear, I'm feeling sleepy already. The weather's great today. Although, now I think about it, the weather here is the same every day. Oh, is this like a user feedback form? Time to get serious then. First, 5 stars for the environment. The view here is beyond breathtaking. I'm talking a once-in-a-lifetime kind of experience. And on top of that, there's definitely some kind of yokai power here that I can't put my finger on just yet. Second, 5 stars for comfort. I've been getting some great night's sleep in my box. There's been no noise, no bright lights, no nothing. I couldn't have asked for anything more. And finally, another 5 stars for service. There's really nothing for me to nitpick in this category. You deserve all the praise. I'm the one that should be thanking you. Huh? Did I miss one? Oh, wait, I get it. This is the open-ended question where I can mention anything that hasn't already been covered. Oh, right. Let me think. I've taken quite an interest in that huge emerald finch. She looks chubby and fluffy and seems to be going through life without a care in the world. A teapot spirit? You mean like a Tsukumogami? Are you saying her original form is an actual teapot? Or are you saying this is in fact her original form, but she can turn into a human girl just like me? Oh, this is so exciting! You have to introduce me to her.
Thank you. Por fin. Ahora sí, listo, por fin terminamos. ¿De quién se iba a imaginar que iba a tener todo esto? Puede demorarme un resto en rato entero.
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra.
Listo, ya reclamamos diarias, ya no estamos todos cosas. Y ahora conseguimos otro personaje 10, que es Niru. Y acá nos sale acá, que ya tenemos la tarjeta de Niru. Listo. Acá, todos, gracias por vernos.